You know what's not so carefree, though? Something happened in New York. And I want to tell you the story if you haven't heard about it. This happened to another attorney falling victim to facial recognition. If the story sounds familiar, it's because it is familiar. We told you about it yesterday, but now it happened to a different person. So what happened? Well, Alexis Mahano, a Long Island attorney, says she was kicked out of a New York Knicks game after getting flagged by facial recognition technology at Madison Square Garden. Alexis Mahano, whose law firm allegedly has a pending lawsuit against MSG Entertainment, was headed into the game when he was stopped on an escalator, he says. An MSG employee approached him, asking if he worked at the law firm, which recently filed a lawsuit on behalf of a fan who fell from a skybox at MSG during a Billy Joel concert there. So Mahano, who works for the firm but is not involved in the case we spoke of, says the worker has a long list of attorneys he'd apparently been instructed to kick out of MSG or any of the umbrella companies, forcing Mahano to leave the game. Tickets were paid, but he had to leave. Brian Andersson is the former New York City Commissioner of Public Records, joins us live now. Always good to see you. So how about this? Facial recognition being done. We saw this story yesterday with the Girl Scout troop and one of the chaperones being kicked out because she works for a law firm that is suing essentially a restaurant under the umbrella company and was not allowed to see the Rockettes. Then we have someone going to see the Knicks, and because they're part of this firm, not allowed to go and participate in that. This is catching a lot of folks off guard, especially the facial recognition part.
Well, that component, of course, is the downside of technology. You know, we would expect that to be used to catch bad guys and criminals, but it's being used in a different manner here. And it's two groups that I don't know who's loved or hated more, lawyers or Mr. Dolan from MSG. You know, so it's kind of a vindictive thing he's using it for, but it's a technology that's with us. I think we're probably caught on camera 30 times a day as we walk to and from the office here outside. So
it's surveillance, right? Like it's cameras that are capturing what's happening, but it's biometric scanning that has people talking. They're recognizing these faces and saying, "Oh, that's a flagged person that's not allowed in this building because of this law firm." It's not someone watching, you know, spotting them and recognizing. This is actual software. Where are they getting these biometrics from?
Well, that's exactly right. But it's also posted that they're using these kinds of things to, you know, for whatever reason. And it's Mr. Dolan's prerogative to use it for this reason, to exclude people that they've notified are not welcome in their facilities.
Yeah, to be clear, the woman and the man, obviously, they were notified beforehand, and I believe that there is a policy that talks about the facial biometrics. But either way, caught some folks off guard. And especially the Rockette show with the Girl Scout troop there without one of the chaperones.
Not a good Christmas story.
No, not at all. Not at all. But hopefully things will turn around for him. Got 3 days to do it. Brian Andersson joining us live. Good
Thank
to
you,
see you,
Sean.
Brian. Thank you.